What is up, guys? It is Kaylee or Blue here, and welcome back to my little podcast series that I've been doing. Reminder that I have a playlist, and you can see all of my different podcast videos that I've done in a Minecraft Let's Play world. And I actually have made a new world because for the last or a couple of episodes, they were just in uh the mountain biomes in a tundra, and like it was winter themed, and I didn't like that. So I decided to create a new world, and obviously we got a lot better one. We got a nice savanna biome over there, and I think there's a jungle biome over there, which I really want to go ahead and explore. But I am so pumped that I am recording again. I've been on winter break for the past week now, and I've been having a great time. Unfortunately, because of hockey, I do have to go back early. So I go back on the 28th, which I know a lot of other people get like half of January, which is really cool, but not for me because I play a winter sport. So it is nice uh to see everyone again. The only downside is that like there's no one on campus. Like campus is pretty much dead, but you are practicing and everything, so time goes by fast, I guess, and we do have a couple of games. But today I wanted to go ahead and talk about 2023 as a whole, because we get in close to 2024. Hopefully you guys have had a good 2023 year. This would actually be a great place for a house. So let's go ahead and quick make a crafting table and some basic tools. But yeah, I want to go ahead and talk about my year. Again, I want to go ahead and say I hope your year was going good. Let me know in the comments what you guys did and all that fun stuff. But for me, I guess this is just going to be kind of like a highlight of my year, how it went. And I also want to go ahead and talk about some goals, which I think is going to be a little bit more entertaining than just like saying how my year went. I mean, as a whole, my year went really, really well. I was able to travel to a lot of different places. And with hockey, it's been going really good. I've been having some pretty good practices. My confident levels have been, pretty high. So that's really good because, confidence is key in what you do and stuff. So that was really, really fun. And I've just been having a really good time at school. Like classes have been good and all that. Oh, there's a village. Sick. Okay, we're going to go ahead and check that out too. But I want to make sure that I make a house up here because this seed's actually really cool. So I'm actually glad that this world is, more interesting than the last. But yeah, to just kind of go over what I did for like at least travels, I was able to go to Hawaii for surf camp with my one of my hockey friends actually, and we had probably the best time. That was like my favorite vacation of 2023. I also got to go to Ecuador and the Galapagos. That was really, really cool to just experience another country and just see the different culture. I'm really big into different cultures. Oh my god, good lordy, I almost just died right there. But it was awesome to, see Ecuador, visit the rainforest before, pretty much half of it is already gone. So, to visit that and just experience that. Speaking of rainforest, we got a whole rainforest over there. But yeah, so those were some of my big highlights. And then I went to Outer Banks with my family. I also got to meet up with some friends at Delaware. So that was awesome. And just honestly, just had a really good time traveling. And then I went to Arizona and Utah for some desert adventures. Super, super fun. But in terms of 2024, I've always said that I will be hitting 100K subscribers. And yes, that will be soon. I also say too that once I am done with college and like, kind of settling down into a new place and a new job, I am going to grind content creation. Like that is going to be my peak time for doing content creation. Because don't get me wrong, it is very, very hard to manage content creation and all of that stuff when you are a student athlete, and just like classes in general, it definitely makes it harder. So I always say that after college is going to be kind of like my grind time to like really get into content creation and all that stuff. Not that I already am, but I really want to do more like filming, short films, like some cool B-roll cinematics. My big inspirations are like Sam Colder, Peter McKinnon, like those guys, like in the prime times. Not to say that they have like, died out or anything, but their B-rolls and everything. I've been super inspired to like do some of that stuff myself. I also forget this one YouTuber, but he's so freaking talented. He's like my age, like 20, and he goes around and does like awesome car videos for like Porsche. I think he shot Bugatti too on like an iPhone. and like that's super inspirational. But yeah, so like I said, once I'm pretty much done with college, because college takes up a huge chunk of your time, like it really does. So once I'm done with college and start doing my own stuff, I really, really want to go ahead and grind it to 100,000 subscribers. Um, Not to say that the grind's already happening, but it's just not as consistent as how I would like it to be. I wish it was a little bit more, and I could really devote a lot of time to this, but content creation is hard. If people say it's easy, then obviously they know the strategy, and that's great. But in general, sticking to algorithms and all that stuff, it can be a pretty difficult thing to manage. But eventually, like I said, really, really, really want to get into that. And am I heading in the right direction? I think I just started going somewhere and not even paying attention to where I was going. But I swear the village was over here. But I think I might be wrong, which is actually really embarrassing. Oh, no, we're good. Okay, I think it's just because I was so high up that I was like, am I going in the right direction? And we are. In terms of my classes for 2023, oh my god, Tuesdays and Thursdays killed the living crap out of me because I had 3 classes in a row, and oh my god, did that kill me. Like, first of all, the place where I do go to my classes on Tuesday and Thursday is off campus. It's like another it's pretty much just downtown, and that's our it's called College Town. But it just kills me because there's no like food available there, and it's just terrible. Like, oh my god. And 3 classes in a row, one after another, is just crazy. Like, I was dead by the third one. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays were like my best days because I only had 1 class, and that was actually my favorite class of the whole semester, surprisingly, because 3 of the classes that I took, which was on Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, that class, like, they were fun, but the biggest thing about me, and this is like crazy, I'm majoring in digital marketing and communications. The biggest thing about me, though, which I don't even know, this is kind of like, I don't know if this is really bad to say, but when I take any social media class, and these are like lower level classes, so don't get me wrong, like I've done content creation for a long time and watched YouTube videos. I don't want to sound like a know-it-all here. Like, that is not what I want to try and come off as, but like I know like business stuff and how or like the little bits of like how to start a YouTube channel. Like, I know that type of stuff. So when I or I don't retake it, but when I took these like media classes like this year, my ego just skyrocketed to like the Empire State Building. And I know this sounds like super bad, and it's like, oh my god, like you're just so like you think you know everything, and actually I don't, because holy crap, in these days, like, oh my god, it is crazy. Like, I just want to say, like, starting a YouTube channel now is a whole lot different than starting a YouTube channel when I did. That is 100% sure. Also, especially with like gaming content in a way, how like games are changing and like how Fortnite got really popular all of a sudden, like that's a whole nother story that I actually did talk about, how I killed my channel. That video, if you guys are interested about that. Oh, I'm talking way too fast, but yeah, I don't want to seem like I'm coming out as a know-it-all here, because obviously I'm not. And there's actually a lot of social media things, especially with YouTube, that I probably don't even know about. Like, they're like with algorithms now these days, like back then it was kind of easier to grow, and there's like mixed opinions about this, because I see all these videos saying like 2023 is the best year to start a YouTube channel, and then once we go to 2024 there's going to be similar videos to last year. Like, it's always changing, but at least in these classes, I was learning a lot of the stuff that I've already known from starting a YouTube channel. And a lot of people don't know that I've been doing YouTube since I was like, oh boy. I mentioned this before, but I've had so many previous channels because I've done Lego stop motion videos before. I've done a lot of other things besides gaming, and those channels are all gone. I wish I kept them, but I was just like, nope, we're getting rid of these when I started my BlueFierce channel. So, but yeah, anyways, where was I going with this? Oh yes, my classes. yeah, lots of my professors didn't know that I've already have been like doing YouTube. Actually, one does know, but besides that, it was just like, doing regular class stuff, and I was like, oh my god, like this is stuff that I've like really know and like I have knowledge on. And it was really cool because I was able to like help other people out, but a lot of the work was like, independent based and whatnot. But oh my gosh, man, like when I take those classes, like god dang, my like I didn't even okay, please don't get out of here. I don't even have a sword, please. Okay. No. Oh, wait, there's three of you. Why are there three of you here? Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's just get rid of you. Please explode. No, why don't you explode sooner, please? Good lord. Please get out of my plot of land. All right. And we need to get rid of you too. Oh no, and I'm almost dead. Okay. Uh but yeah, a few of my professors knew that I had a YouTube channel and they were like, "Oh yeah, you know this and you can help out others," which I'm always down to help out others, of course, but do I wish that they could like let me out early, that I could go study for my other class or whatever. And the reason why I think my Monday, Wednesday, Friday class, which was political science, that was like my all-time favorite class. I actually really enjoyed it. But I think the reason why I learned or liked that class so much is because it was just something different. Like I was learning about like some philosophers and like how like government structures, or like what does it mean to be a good citizen, or like how should you like set up government, blah blah blah, or what's the purpose of it and all that. I don't know, I think it just really made you think, which is something that I enjoyed, because I think with the other classes like social media and all that, it was like I knew what I was doing. I was there to help, like if anyone needed help I could help them. That's not to say that they were like, oh my gosh, just ask me if you need a question. No, but like if someone did need help, I was like, oh yeah, this is blah blah blah, or you know what I'm saying. Hopefully you know what I'm saying. I hope this video doesn't get taken in the wrong way, but yeah, I also like tweeted a lot of like poli sci on my like Twitter because I was like really enjoying the class. And I think professors make a huge difference too. That if you have a good professor and maybe it's like a class that you're, maybe not familiar with, or like maybe like as much, um and the professor is like good and you like him, it makes such a difference. And I think that was also a key thing for me. Like having a good professor just made me enjoy that class 100 times more, because I know that if it was someone different, that learning about that stuff would just not be, interesting at all. Also, the professor for my poli sci class, like, you needed to go ahead and talk in that class, or else you were just not going to do good. And luckily for me, even though I usually don't talk a lot in classes, I was able to talk a lot in this one. So it actually really helped me understand everything better. So it really, really helped out. So I was glad that I got some, good talking points in. You already know. But yeah, I spent so much time talking about my freaking classes, not even about like aspirations and, goals and stuff for 2024. So I deeply apologize about that, because I took up most of this time just talking about random freaking stuff and mostly about my classes. Um, but yeah, let me know in the comment section if you guys had a favorite class, if you guys are going to college this year, or like if this is your second year in college. For me, this is my third year right now, so I'm finishing up my junior year, which is crazy to think that I only have one more year until I graduate. That's just kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it's real life crazy. And yeah, I guess speaking for New Year's resolutions, I always have the same one, and that is to drink more water and to be super hydrated, because I don't know why it's so hard for me to drink water, because everyone says, like, oh my god, you should like, how do you hate the taste of water? And like, I don't know, hand me a Dr. Pepper instead. Like, I would totally take Dr. Pepper over water. At least that's just for me. I know there's probably a few of you agreeing with me, and I appreciate you, but I know those people that are just like, they can drink a gallon of water a day. I wish I could. I try and carry a water bottle around me, but it just, I can't seem to drink all of it. I don't understand why. I have seen those water bottles that work with your scent, which I think is really cool, because I don't know, I just need something flavorful instead of just water. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate on that, and I apologize for saying that, but oh my gosh. I just, again, hand me a Dr. Pepper, like a Sprite, and I'm totally taking that over water. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, whenever I go to a restaurant, I usually get lemonade too. So Hand me a lemonade, a Dr. Pepper, a Coke. I don't really care, but yeah, that's usually my go-to with food there. I mean, drinks there. But yeah, in terms of like content goals, I haven't really set any of them because it's just not. Like with college again, it's just so hard to manage everything, and I don't want to put anything like in writings or hold myself accountable to like actually reaching 100,000 subscribers for 2025. Now, if that did happen, I would fly someone out to Hawaii and do a whole vlog. If we can hit 100,000 subscribers, I there be some crazy things happening. Like if I could hit that in a year, but that calls for some serious grinding, which I just don't think I can do at this moment. That's why I said in the beginning, I'm like all for, what's it called? Grinding once I am done with college, because that's like prime grind time, and I'd be able to really sit down and, get into the nitty gritty stuff of, content creation. And let me go ahead and move my stuff over in my house because actually that needs to keep smelting. But now that we finally have some of our house created, it's going to be a little small house because honestly, I'm using this world as what's it called? Like a podcast world, but I want to still be entertaining. So it can be a let's play and like a nice podcast at the same time. But yeah, so for 2024, it's going to be just kind of like how 2023 was. I'm not really setting any goals for myself because one, that would mean like I really, really want to accomplish that and say that I could do that in, a year. And don't get me wrong, how cool that would be. But I just don't think it's really necessary for me to do. And does acacia wood go with oak wood? Like, or is this just a really bad um, designer part on me? Like, do these woods go together? Like, that's really orange. But I mean, I'm not really going for like straight up perfection here. So just because I do have a lot of acacia wood, we're just going to be using this. And you guys can let me know in the comment section if this looks really bad. Also, if you guys made it to this point in the video, which by the way, I appreciate you guys sticking to the ends of these videos because these videos get kind of long. And it's already been 17 minutes, which I think I am going to go ahead and end off the video because honestly, I almost said human lifespan. Human attention span. Oh my god, what am I? Good lord, that's crazy. Human attention span has decreased to like 30 seconds, is it? I forget what it is, but it's just really short. So if you guys have made it to this part of the video, the ending, I should say, comment down acacia wood because does it go well with the house or should I change it? So let me know though, but I really do appreciate you guys if you did make it to the end of the video. And I kind of went off on a rant about my classes for half of the video, so I apologize about that. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure to go ahead and check out my vlog channel, which is in the description down below. I have a clothing brand as well, Dare to Wonder, if you guys are interested in some clothes, last minute gift ideas or anything like that. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe on the road to 100k subscribers, which I know will hit at some point, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.